thanks to Bayou for sponsoring today's video. Hi everybody, Hayley here and welcome back. So today I have a very exciting video. I think any figure collector's 3 favorite words are Holy Grail haul. And that's what we're doing today, baby. I am so excited because today I have some figures to unbox that I would call, you know, holy grails for me, or at least they're figures that I have wished for a really long time. I keep looking at the viewfinder and I keep thinking that the hair and the hairband reminds me of a certain anime character and I can't put my finger on it. I keep thinking like Ryuko from Rent-A-Girlfriend. No, I just worked it out. I'm thinking of the Union Creative Snow White OC figure. That's what I feel like my hair looks like. I'm not gonna lie, that little coincidence kind of makes me want the figure a little more. It's just stupid. That's stupid. So a while ago, actually 9 months ago, damn, I made a video, a wish list video about 10 figures that I, you know, want to buy and want to own. And today I have 2 from that list to unbox, so I'm so excited. But I thought beforehand I'd just revisit the list, you know, check where I'm at, see which ones I've got and which ones I don't. So on that list I had 10 figures and 5 Nendoroids, but we'll ignore them for now. So I've since got the Super Sonico China dress figure, so happy to have her. I've also since got the Miss Orangette figure, which honestly, I didn't think I would. I do have a Patreon video where I unboxed her. If you're curious to check her out there, it's $1 to join to get all access to all videos. I also got the Junior Utengu from Onmyoji figure by Maitos. Honestly, this one a little more of a holy grail than the rest of them. Like I really wanted him, so I'm so happy to have him. And I guess in a way I got the Kotobukiya Jabami, but we don't talk about that. I mean, there's a video if you want to check it, but we don't talk about that. I don't really have the figure, long story short. So today I am very excited to scratch 2 more off of the list. Honestly, I'm so excited. I can't wait. Let's get into it. So the first one is in this box. Those older god tier figure collectors of you could probably already guess which one it is based on the size, because it is a smaller one. You might be able to guess at this stage. She's super nicely packaged in this bubble wrap. Let me get this off though. I have never been this excited to just like see a box of a figure like in my hands. Yeah, obviously if you can't see it, this is the Kirisaki Chitoge figure by Alta. I believe she is, yes, a 1/8, so a little tiny, but she makes up for it with how happy she looks, honestly. This box is also so beautiful. I usually couldn't give a crap about boxes, but the box is so happy, and I'm so happy just to be opening her. Oh my god. So this figure is one of the longest ones that have been on my wish list because I wanted her like from before I seriously collected figures and just saw a picture of her. Like, she's a very popular figure. She came out back in 2015 and retailed for 11,000 yen. What a good deal. And she has gone up in price. Like, she usually on Yahoo auctions goes for about kind of 21,000, which honestly I'm happy to pay. She just kind of eludes me. I don't know why, but I did put in a Bayou filter for her. One popped up. I got a bid in, and here she is. Honestly, I don't know why I like waited this long. I think I should have hunted for her a little harder because now that she's here, I'm like so excited. I don't know why I waited 9 months, but yeah, she's beautiful. I cannot wait to open her up and like free her from this box. First thing we have is the base. It's fairly simple. It says Nisekoi, Kirisaki, Chitoge, and of course it's got a little key kind of embossed on there, which is quite nice. Then we've got a support peg because one of the cutest things about this figure is that she is jumping up and kind of floating in the air. Oh, I just nearly fucking dropped her, I swear. Luckily she's fine. All right, I'm gonna put her on her base so that never, ever, ever happens. Oh my god, I just had a heart attack from that. That was nuts. All right, I think she's all the way in and secure. Honestly, still a little freaked out that I nearly just dropped her ass onto the floor. That's kind of stupid. She is so cute and so amazing. I am absolutely in love with her. This figure is such a treat for the eyes. I love the sculpt. It's so crisp and detailed, which is like classic Ulta. I love the colors. I love the pastel jackets, the little bows on the shoes, the little jeans. I love how they've shaded her hair. There's different shades of blonde in there. It's so cute. There's some really nice outfit details with her earrings, armbands, her jacket, shoes, just so many cute little touches. I think the figure also perfectly captures Chitoge. I love her face in this so much. It's just so good. I think obviously the most unique thing about this figure is her pose and the fact that she's jumping up off of the ground. It just makes the figure so dynamic and so immediately more attractive to me than, say, the other Chitoge figures where she's just standing there. Of course, that means you do have this big metal pole, which I'm not gonna lie, is a bit of an eyesore. But you know, I could forgive it. Maybe I'd rather it be transparent, but I'd rather the figure not lean over time as well. So I'm happy that it's metal. One of the things I didn't quite realize until I just opened her is that she's actually slanted upwards, and you can probably see in the camera that she's jumping up but at an angle, and that looks a little weird from certain angles, but I think it's cleverly designed so that when you look at the figure from kind of the same height, it looks way better. Like, you could display her at different heights and she's still kind of facing your eyes, if that makes sense. So that's kind of smart for them to do. Yeah, it's really cute. I am really happy with this figure. Yeah, this figure definitely met my expectations. Again, it's by Ulta, and I know everyone's like, oh my god, Ulta quality is so good. But yeah, Ulta quality is so good. And this was made back in, what, 2015? So like, it still holds up. It's so cute, so lovely. Highly recommend getting it if it's on your wish list. She's very cute. A little small for, like, obviously it's a 1/8, but yeah, I think she packs a punch. Before we move on, a quick word from today's sponsor, Bai. Bai is a Japanese proxy shipping service that lets you buy things from Japanese stores that you otherwise would be unable to buy from. So you could browse sites such as Amazon JP, Yahoo Japan Auctions, Mercari, Rakuten, and like so much more. And Bai will handle any bidding, purchasing, and domestic shipping for you. So like I mentioned, this is how I was able to bid for and get the Chitoge figure from Yahoo Japan Auctions. You don't need to know any Japanese to use their service, and they offer a ton of additional features such as snipe bidding, package consolidation, as well as setting up email filters for specific search terms, which is exactly how I was told that there was a Chitoge figure available, and I jumped on it. So if you're also hunting for some figures off of your wish list, Bai can help you look at Japanese options to find the best deal and then ship them to you. Use the link in the description below to get 2,000 yen off of your first Bai purchase. Thanks again to Bai for sponsoring today's video. Alright, moving on to the next figure, we actually have a bonus figure. So this isn't one that was on my list, but it's one that I feel like I maybe should have put on that list. So I'm gonna throw it in anyway. It's in this box, so again, a bit of a smaller figure, a bit like the Chitoge. Here it is. This is probably a bit of a giveaway. Yes, it is the 1/8 scale painted figure of Kurisu Makise by Good Smile Company. Now, let's travel back in time to 11 months ago. That's a highly elevated Steins Gate joke for those in the know. That's so shit. I know you come to this channel for like those top tier jokes. But anyway, 11 months ago, I made a video about the figures I regret buying, and in it, I talked about the Wave Kurisu figure, and I had mentioned that, oh, I had just bought the Good Smile one and it was being shipped to me by C-mail. But the buyer actually cancelled my purchase and didn't ship it, so I never got her. And I ended up basically never setting up a filter for her. She just never came up on pre-owned, so I never saw her. And I just kind of forgot to pick her up. I still like really wanted her. She's been on my wish list like obviously for 11 months. And then recently she popped up. I saw her for a good price, so I snagged her. So she came out in 2012 and then again in 2019 for about 10,000 yen, which is such a good price. Nowadays she tends to go for like maybe a little more, like 150. But yeah, I really wanted this figure. I think this is my favorite figure of Kurisu that's ever been made, so I really did want it in my collection. She's one of my favorite characters. So yeah, I'm really glad to have her. There is also the white lab coat version, which I think is a good smile, like a Wonderfest or online shop exclusive. I also really like that one. It is a little more expensive and I kind of liked both, so I just opted to get the cheaper one and the one of her in her kind of OG outfit. But the lab coat one is really cute because she's got a Dr. Pepper and little slippers on, but I don't think you can go wrong with either of them. All right, before we get into opening her, I really love how efficient this box is. Like, I love it when companies make the box as small as it needs to be, because we don't like paying shipping. I didn't even realize this, but she comes with two bases. The first one is just a plastic disc with the Steins logo on it. And then she also comes with the staircase base, which is a little more elaborate. I'll probably go with this one. It does take up a bit more space though. All right, then we have Kurisu herself. Looks beautiful. Get her on the base. So she comes with a little cell phone that she holds in her hand. It also comes with a tiny, super rare metal Upa. I don't think she holds it or it goes anywhere. Like, do you just put it on the ground? I'm gonna totally lose that if I put that on the ground. I don't think she holds it. I don't know. I didn't know it did that. That's kind of cute, but I might just leave it in the box. I feel like I'm just gonna lose it otherwise. Anyway, let's look at our homegirl herself. I really like this figure. So obviously she's a 1/8 and she does feel like a 1/8. She's definitely feels really small, and of course she's so thin that there's not a lot of figure there at all. But they did kind of nail Kurisu. I really like her face. I think they nailed that. I really like how they sculpted her hair and how it's flowing all behind her. Her outfit is also really well done. I love the sculpting of the jacket, and all of her outfit details are really nice. The coloring's nice. I like the way they colored her legs, and the details on her boots are nice as well. It definitely isn't the most elaborate or groundbreaking figure out here, but it retailed a few years ago for 10,000 yen, and it's honestly just such a nice figure of Kurisu. Like, everything about it is just so nice. I really like the pose. I think it captures her really well. I think she looks beautiful in it, and honestly, as a Steins and Kurisu fan, I just really wanted this in my collection, and it is a nice figure. Like, it's a classic 1/8 that's done really well. I definitely prefer this to the Wave Kurisu. I like this one a lot more. It just looks kind of crisper and like how I want a Kurisu figure to look. I think I really like this face. Yeah, I'm really excited to add her to my collection. Not as excited as I was with the Chitoge, but I feel like it's been a long time coming for me and Kurisu here. So welcome to the collection, queen. Oh my god, I didn't even flag that when I said like, oh, it's about time she joined my collection. That's just another highly evolved Steins joke, time travel joke. Okay, all right. I have saved the best to last, the one I'm most excited for. Let me just get her. Let me just grab her. Let me just grab this little lady right here. Yes, it is a bunny figure. Not just any bunny figure. It is the Ryuko Matoi B-style quarter scale bunny figure from Kill la Kill. I'm gonna put her down. Honestly, I think I'm so excited that I have this figure because it is one that I if I was a good decision maker, maybe I shouldn't have got. But we're here, we've come on a journey and we're here. So like I mentioned in the wishlist video where I spoke about her, she came out in 2017, retailed for 21,000 yen, back when bunny figures didn't cost an arm and a leg. And then on Yahoo auctions, I think she's average 60,000 yen, but I had seen that the last listing for her with 47 bids sold for 75,000 yen. So at that point, I just wrote her off. I was like, I'm not gonna pay 75,000 yen for a bunny. And then of course, she got a re-release from Good Smile Company with tights. The only difference is that she's in a completely red bunny suit instead of her original like black navy. And I thought that'd be it. I thought, you know, I'm happy. We've got the red, you know, I should be happy. I pre-ordered it and I was happy, but like, I wasn't too happy because I don't know if I mentioned it in the video, but I think like deep down, I knew I didn't like the red as much as I liked the navy. And it's like, I was settling, you know, I was settling for the red. But then I was also like, bitch, this one's 75,000 yen, like just settle with the red, don't be a clown. And then I saw a sale listing for someone trying to sell the bunny in Australia, where I live, for 55,000 yen, which is still a lot of money. It's not 75,000 yen, but it's still a lot of money. And then I was basically sitting down for that night. I'm like, oh my God, am I gonna buy this for 55,000 yen? Or I'm just gonna buy the re-release red for, I forgot how much it was, 25,000 yen. I was like, I can't, just because the color's different, am I gonna double, like spend double the amount? Anyway, obviously I have her here, so you know the decision I made was to cancel the red one and instead buy the OG navy one, because that is the one I like more. So feel free to tell me in the comments how dumb a decision that is. But also like whether you get it, like whether you've ever been that picky about a color or a certain variant or something where it's like, I could get something similar for cheaper, but I just want the main one. I feel like the bare legs versus the tights is like the main thing people choose. Like, is getting the bare legs enough, or does it need to have the tights, you know? But anyway, I've been rambling a lot. That was a really long story just to say I made a bad financial decision. So let's open her up. So obviously she is pre-owned, so hoping that there are no scuffs or anything, that she's good quality. Fingers crossed. I'm just so excited too, because out of like all the B-style bunnies that have come out in the past that are now really expensive, like this was the one I really, really wanted. Okay, bit of an anticlimactic start, but first up we have the base, which is honestly a horrendous black glitter base with this like weird rounded edge. And like, I don't get how Freeing can make like such a nice bunny with nice details, and then they get to the base and they just fumble. Like, they do not give a shit what they put their figure on. I don't get it. I could rant about this, but like, yeah, this is not that nice, but I knew that. Let's gloss over the base. Gotta be so careful. Oh, so glad the person I bought her from packaged everything so beautifully. They've got all the plastic on everything. Oh my God, she's stunning. Ah! Oh my God, there we go. Getting her onto the base was not an easy task. You have to really push her into these foot joints. I freaking love her so much. She's so perfect and beautiful. Like, oh my God, obviously, like, I really, really, really wanted her, and I'm kind of super biased, but I think this has to be one of the best B-style figures ever. I really, really like Ryuko's expression and pose. I think it perfectly matches how her character is basically naked through most of the anime, but you put her in a bunny outfit and she'd be kind of angrily shy. It's so perfect. I'm Really impressed too with the hair sculpt. Even though she has shorter hair, they kept it really interesting and gave her so many different strands. And of course, the iconic red hair swoop is perfect. I love that it matches her little bow tie. I really love her wrist cuffs, and the little kind of Kill la Kill star detail they've put on there is really nice as well. It's fairly standard across all of the Beastar figures, but I think that the body sculpt is really nice and that the body shading is done really well. And I do really like the blue colored bunny suit and ears. So on camera it might come across as like black, but in person it's definitely more of a navy blue. And I think I like the navy blue more because it matches her uniform that she wears in the anime. And so as a whole, it looks a little more made for the character than the red one. I love this bunny. I love this figure. She's my favorite bunny in my collection now, honestly. Like, oh my god. All right, reflection time. This is definitely the most I've spent on a bunny, on a Beastyle. I think this is the most I've spent on a figure. Yeah, I'm struggling to think of anything I've spent more on. Yeah, so it was a lot, but I'm very happy. And honestly, I can totally understand how other people might think that this was a really bad financial decision, especially since they re-released it in red, but I'm happy that I went for the blue. I love it, and now I'm happy it's in my collection. And maybe the price of the blue ones will go down once the red ones release, which I think they just released a few weeks ago. So maybe if you're in the market for a navy Ryuko, you could pick one up for a little cheaper because there's more red ones out there. I'm trying to like get in on the base and like get amongst it and enjoy it, but like it's just kind of tacky, not gonna lie. I wonder if the base for the red one's just like a white disc and I could somehow get the base and just put it onto this, because they'll be the same holes. Anyway, those were the two figures I had to unbox. I hate that I'm holding her up like I've just won an award and I'm giving my like acceptance speech. But yeah, those are the two figures that I have now crossed off my wish list. I'm a very happy girl. I can't wait to put these up and just admire them. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching the video. I do have a Patreon which I post some exclusive videos on to if you'd like to check that out. It is $1 to join. Otherwise, I hope you have a good week and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye! A big huge thank you to Rio, Zach, Leonidas, Honey, Mr. Dan, Sarah, Neon Yan, Furkan, Retro Richie, Sleepy Quinny, Rurika, Eduardo, Tattletale, as well as all these wonderful names on the screen.